Whatever they be, dream a little dream of me.
Synthetic fluid that is pumped in to accentuate the display lines that the aircraft take. disrupt on the carriage. For a machine like this. That's a global stars function like this. There it is. You've seen this before. You know how it is when you were a kid and you were out to play and your mum called you in and you left it till the very last minute before going in. Miles himself actually used this particular aircraft as a personal flight propellants organisation and flown as a display aircraft to entertain the crowds at their North Wales camp at Fwemi. Wonderful sound of that 5-cylinder Genet radial engine up front. Developing some 105 horsepower. And I think we could arguably say that today's pilot of the Southern Martlet is the most experienced Martlet pilot in the world, because in addition to flying the Southern Martlet, he has also recently been flying the Grumman Martlet.
I suspect there's nobody else in the world that's flown both of those in the same year and at the same airfield. It's a pity, isn't it, Mark, that, you know, there were, between the wars, there were a large number of design and construction.
Sadly, like so many aspects,
Adopting new practices and new methods. And I think the Americans caught up with us pretty soon.
because their advantage was the slick marketing society. In the Gypsy Major engines, and then something like this Genet 5-cylinder radio is very evocative of aviation in times gone by. Our gliders still being towed aloft by the Shuttleworth Collection Piper Supercar. Giving us a nice little flight pass left to right on Southern Martlet in the Joker slot. The Havilland Comet and our Hawk 6. Now at home here at the Shuttleworth Collection. Another rare and popular example of an aircraft that is enjoyed by the crowds at all our air shows through the summer season. This configuration something we '30s, the Havilland Comet.
To be thin enough cord.
I think the future composition technology that was developed in the Mosquito. And of course, under the pressure of the race for that £10,000 first prize.
Yes, they had hoped to fly it over the. It would cruise at 220. Not that you would if you're in an air race. And it had a range of nearly 3,000 miles between refuels, so there you go. There's the facts and figures, and the lovely
pilots thought to himself, "Do you know?" Well, we're certainly getting value for money this afternoon programme here at Old Warden. Turning our attention to some period biplane aerobatic
competition was even part of the notorious 1936 Olympic Games. Hitler was keen to show off Germany's aviation industry and prowess, so included an aerobatics championship in the event. And unsurprisingly,
the Stieglitz, Ernest Udet, Gerd Angelis, Emil Kopf, to name but three.
Another major World Aerobatics Championship in 1934 was held in Paris. It was also won by a German pilot, Stieglitz, won Gerhard Fiesler, who went on to design the Fiesler Storch German Stoll aircraft.
Well, such was the demand for the Stieglitz, giving top speed of around about 115 miles an hour. It's a range of about 340, 350 miles, something like that, and a service ceiling of just over 12,000 feet. Instructions from the rear cockpit. As Trevor said, it was a chance for many of the future Luftwaffe pilots to get their basic flying under their belt and to obtain their wings.
This aircraft also, Mark, was a favourite of Hannah Reich, the Nazi female aerobatics and Luftwaffe test pilot. She also became the first ever female helicopter pilot flying the FW-61, which coincidentally used the fuselage and engine of the Stieglitz. The FW-61 is considered to be the first usable practical helicopter. At the age of 29, It's based here for a while. That's now over in Virginia in the United States. So it is nice to see a Stieglitz gracing the Old Warden skies once again. Lovely side slip approach there from Tobias, holding off as long as he can. Just kissing the turf as he touches down. There we go, ladies. Through the 1920s and into the early 1930s, the basic trainer for the RAF was an aircraft that had seen service during for height and also rudder pedals for distance. The cockpits were spacious and there was a variable incidence tail plane as well. Well, why did they invent the Tiger Moth then? Collection aircraft served in RAF Cranwell, represents the colours of the college at that time. It's also believed to be the last tutor to be struck off the RAF's chapel. Well, the aircraft flying with it is a gentleman's aerial carriage, and I guess that's one of the qualities that made it a good trainer. You want an aircraft that is generally easy to fly but does have the odd vice so that it keeps the student pilot on their toes, but as you say, the unwary pilot easily caught out. There were a number of early accidents involving spins into the ground, and some strokes were added to the rear fuselage just in front of the tail fin to alleviate that problem. But even so, it's an aircraft that is easy to fly, but difficult to fly well. I don't know whether they still do, but the Tiger Club who used to operate them still, because it's got a skid rather than a tail wheel. But once the tail does come down, it is very difficult to see forward. Also means it's got no brakes. Unlike the tutors dropping in over the hedge to come in on runway 21, and our Tiger following behind to make one final fly pass. 130 horsepower Gypsy 4-cylinder inline engine. This particular example that's in the collection here in Old Warden was actually put together by apprentices here at the Central Flying School. Very well done. It is too. Fantastic job they've made of that aircraft. Of course, I'm more than anything. It's a strange way to get your kicks, isn't it?
And of course there was the Fox-Moth development based on the Tiger-Moth airframe that proved so popular as a sort of 3-4-seater passenger aircraft and used by fledgling airlines in the 1930s, and really the forerunner. And in the skies above us now, 500,000 rivets flying in close formation. ZA947, now painted to represent Dakota Aircraft to Air Anglia, based at Norwich Airport, who operated a number of these on various routes, mostly in connection with the oil industry. Away from the Air Loadmaster, from the open cargo door at the rear of the Dakota there. with the de Havilland chipmunk from the collection, and two Miles Majesty variants, also from the well-famous Shuttleworth Collection. Tandem arrangements, student in the front cockpit, the instructor in the rear. Unlike the biplane monoplanes, biplane trainers that were flying earlier, our monoplane trainers can be flown from the legs by the chipmunk, flanked by our two collection Majesties. But designed by Vice
That's the one, completely unpronounceable.
Yeah. Look at some of the destinations that Ryanair fly to. It's just a jumble of letters, they don't make any sense.
Lots of W's and J's. That's a nice formation.
When the chipmunk was struck off RAF charge, they went many of them into civilian hands. The Civil Aviation Authority, in its wisdom, decreed that they don't worry about getting the chance to fly a chipmunk free. I know the Butler Memorial flights have got one as well. They use it to make the transition between the fast jet operations that the pilots are used to with frontline squadrons. Look not too closely, you'll see quite a few differences between the two Majesties.
With a rack of 25-pound bombs.
Well, he sports enough. I would suggest that bombing it was the answer. There you go.
Fitted with bomb racks to hold 8 25-pound bombs. Only 10.
I do the way I fly, that's sometimes an advantage, I tell you. Vice Majesties were built for the RAF. Another advancement on the Tiger model. Straight away, sort of city expect from Russia. It is the Polikarpov PO2. Night which is above you, but we'll try and get to see. those 24,000 sorties, they dropped 23,000 tons of bombs, Harrison, the Germans, each pilot flying some 800 missions. 30 female pilots paid the price, considered a small loss to things in the overall scheme of things, really. And in addition to the PO2, the Nightwing squadrons flew Yak 1 and PE2 dive bombers as well. But it was this aircraft that they were best known for flying, and best fit for flying.
They're all painted black, very hard to see, very hard to shoot down. And what the girls would do would come up to 65, 66 mile an hour mark, so not a fast machine and an easy target for the German troops on the ground, if only they could have seen the thing. Not such an easy target for the German 109s. Quite a few of these pollies actually were credited with downing, not shooting down, but down.
It's actually credited with shooting down a Sabre jet.
We did the same thing. They didn't shoot it down. We got it into a turning war, and the damn thing fell out of the sky. When Sir Tim Wallace had to happen, he rebuilt and rescued a lot of them, and this was one of them. That was actually down in New Zealand for part of the Alpine Fighter Collection.
Well, I hesitate to describe her as a night witch because she...
I'm impressed with the waxing lyrical.
When you hear that low rumble and the whistle of the Mercury engine, it would be such a shame if we didn't hear that on the Gloster Gladiator and the Western Lysander next year. Beginning to replace the Gladiators. By the outbreak of war, the aircraft was all but obsolete.
It was actually built as an interim fighter from the very start. They knew that there were a number of people in the Air Ministry that thought this was still the way forward for our defence. Had they been listened to, of course, we'd have been in great trouble. The 109 would have come in and made mincemeat of all the biplanes, that's for sure.
Well, against the odds, the Gladiator, as the last RAF biplane fighter, remained in frontline service until 1941, taking part in both Norwegian and Middle Eastern campaigns, gradually being replaced by Spitfires that were coming online.
Revised Mark 1.
Our Shuttleworth example was the last production Gladiator Mark 1 built in 1936, using the engine from another aircraft. It flew against Alpha Mike Romeo Kilo, and then brought back again by Glosters in 1953. Pilots say once you've mastered opening and closing the canopy, she is a delight to fly.
Sea Gladiator version of this aircraft. Of course, it was the Sea Gladiators that were to provide vital air cover for Malta from the Italian Air Force attacks, giving rise to the faith, hope and charity story, which actually was a bit of a myth. There weren't just 3 there, there were up to 12 Gladiators, but at one stage only 3 were serviceable.
so slowly as she comes in over the hedge.
Spitfire's been described as having lethal grace, and I think the Gladiator can be described as having brutal grace. I suppose the Sea Hurricane
And eventually it's improved.
was a bit of a problem actually with the Sea Hurricane, wasn't there? In as much as they never made a folding wing.
The Collection Sea Hurricane, the only surviving example in the world, was built by the committee. It was transferred to the Shuttleworth Collection here at Old Warden in 1961. It's one of a number of aircraft used as static props during the making of the
As much as the Sea Hurricane had drawbacks, as I was saying, as much as the Sea Hurricane
engine up front.
It's interesting you should talk about the roll rate. Many now believe that it was less the roll rate, but more the low level breathing.
That Spitfire was struck off RAF charge in 1940, by the way. Greater numbers than all other ones. Spitfire's in service in all theatres of operation around the world, and flying today at Old Warden may be a fitting tribute to Mary Ellis, whose maiden name was Wilkins, who passed away a few weeks ago at the age of 101. I mention her because she's probably the last female pilot of the Air Transport Auxiliary. Logged over 1,100 hours, many of them on Spitfires, almost half of those hours on Spitfires. Pilot afforded the privilege of that view that not many get to see of the airfield coming into sight. We often say this at Shuttleworth shows, but if you ask a Shuttleworth pilot what it's like to fly aircraft,
Shuttleworth. No one's flying for the pilots now. They're all flying for airmanship and safety. And
Who flew them?
and the hospitality of the airshow.
Yes. Yeah, that was one mighty fine barbell, I bet.
Well, it was fantastic. So it was like stepping back into 1943.
World War I era in terms of attention.
This is the Sopwith triplane, and contrary to a lot of films and books and things about the Red Baron, actually it was Sopwith that came up with the concept of the 3 wings and the triplane. And it was so successful in battle, for a very short time, it has to be said, that Fokker came to destroy the pilots, lost interest in them, and of course bigger and better and faster aircraft were coming in behind them.
This particular example was built by the Northern Aircraft, and during the latter stages of the production of this particular example of the Sopwith triplane, the Northern Aeroplane Workshop was visited by Sir Tom Sopwith, who was so impressed with very short takeoff run for our other Sopwith aeroplane. One of our brace of Sopwiths this afternoon, referred to when people make reference to the First World War.
I think it was, and although I think in many people's eyes it was the Spitfire of the First World War, I think the actual Spitfire of the First World War was down by this thing, but of course
Nearly 1,300 in the closing stages of the World War I period.
it was a very difficult aircraft to fly, and it was a very nasty aircraft if you got it wrong. Big radial engine up the front, and that was development of aircraft all the way through the World Wars, both First World War and Second World War. What a sight! Now look at those 2 aircraft now. I can tell you now, that was in a dogfight. That triplane could whip round and get behind that camel with no... And they were really serious. And the triplanes really outflew the SE-5As. But by the time the SE-5A came in, it wasn't about dogfights, it was about strategy. Blipping the throttle. They didn't have an actual throttle. Magnetos on or off.
Yeah, that stop-start thing that has to be perfected year of the First World War.
Oh, I've got no brakes. So abandoned ship, come back.
But again, our Shuttleworth Camel is always a welcome sight and sound. Representing one of those aerial stalwarts of the Great War, 504. to get a whiff of the castor oil from these rotary engines. This particular example was converted from the K variant to the N version, fitted with a radial engine in 1933. It was then pressed back into RAF service. Would you believe in 1940 it was used for glider towing experiments. It was then sent back to our disaster as well. The Shuttleworth Collection 504K is now painted in the livery of the Home Defence Night Fighter. Also highly distinctive if you look between the undercarriage, you've got that skin, which was nicknamed the toothpick when the aircraft was eventually an RAF. Well, that was just a beautiful approach, and landing from the 504K, slipping forward firing machine gun, a Vickers machine gun, and also a Lewis gun mounted on a scarf ring on the rear cockpit. Well, with the Bristol fighter mark, we're moving into the era of in the CO in the Battle of Britain. Got involved with these guys, they changed the tactics completely and allowed them to use the fighting capabilities of the aircraft instead of just staying in a formation. By 1916, the demand for a reliably armed high-performance British fighter had become a key issue to the flying training stations in England due to their exceptional performance. Finally persuaded to move away from biplanes, at least in part, the Air Ministry ordered initially between them accounted for 38 kills, 8 from the rear and 30 from the front. So they then allowed them to claim 38 kills as a pair, which is quite. So the Salisbury plane, the equipment is used on the brisket. Well, basically of limited use because it was only the leader of the formation that had a trans. As the F2B touches down on 2-1, a couple of aircraft that have displayed earlier. One of the lovely little aeroplane, lovely display from him earlier. He's now heading for home in the afternoon sunshine. Sadly this year Peter Teichmann announced. As we head towards those Edwardian ladies of aviation's yesteryear were right on cue. Oh, I like that. It's nice, isn't it? The Denny of 360 horsepower radial engine up front and the 3-blade MT propeller. The stunning silver livery catching the late afternoon sun. The aerobatics are quite gentle, but big, and he can climb and climb and climb. There are currently about 60 of these PIX 12s flying worldwide. You can buy them as a kit, for self-build or factory build. Your 6 numbers came up on the lottery last night. You fancy taking to the skies, you can get a kit for about $75,000. And a fully built, ready-to-fly example for about $375,000 upwards. Peter readily admits that, but he is still feeling his way with this aircraft. He's still relaxed and switched everything off. That's very true of this aircraft. Steelers were originally fitted with 250 horsepower Pratt & Whitney engine. But what a fantastic sight to see to end a wonderful show. These two aircraft going. It's interesting to look at the box kite is an EasyJet Airbus dropping down.
Whether it's dual control, I don't know. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't have thought it was dual control. You have to have a passenger. I think he was talking. Big wave and a round of applause for these guys, ladies and gentlemen, especially the pilot on the box car. That was an outstanding display.